Welcome to Late Night Chat with JT and Niko, episode 40.
Holy fuck.
What's it, my dirty stash?
Welcome back, everybody.
What's going on, Niko?
Not much. How you doing?
I don't know what the fuck happened there, man.
A little bit of a rough start today, as usual. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing that, but yes. We always have some issues at the start. It wouldn't be the same without all these issues at the start of the show, eh?
Yeah, someone needs a smaller table. I have no idea why. I made a small joke about the mic once. So he thinks, okay, maybe we'll get a smaller table.
That's right.
Because he doesn't have to show off with the bigger table, the expendable one.
I think this is fine. The setup's fine. We had to put it on a different table.
See, you can see me now when I do that. Fuck.
There you go.
I used to be able to do that underneath the table.
Yeah, now you can see Jay in his entirety. It's even better.
With my buddy here. I'm gonna decorate my microphone. Ooh, it's an extension.
For all you podcast listeners, you're missing out on these fantastic visuals that are happening right now on the video show. So make sure to go to YouTube and hit subscribe, guys.
Yeah, because, you all want to see my long...
This dirty fucking stash and,
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
This Hulk Hogan stash. Jay, take it away. Let the people know. No, this is the most important thing. Guys, we need to get this done, this initiative. Jay's been slacking these first couple of days and kind of putting this putting this out there. So maybe we'll have to go into a few days of December to get this goal hit. But basically, Jay has started a fund that he will be posting the link for. So watch the Late Night Chat Network Instagram account if you haven't already seen it. By the time this airs, Jay should be letting people know. So Jay, go ahead, take it away. Let the people know.
I will have the site up running for Movember, guys. I'm doing that mustache Movember thing, raising money just to see, and I told everybody on the last episode about what the donations were for, and not even so much that, but what we were gonna do if we reached that goal, right? So, if you guys don't remember, it was, what did I say it was? 500 for the
back wax,
the back, and
1,000 for the full body wax.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's make this fucker bleed.
I'm gonna post a link up there for everybody to see. And they all wanted me to shave it all off, so I have to make an outline at least.
It's a good cause, though, guys.
But I don't think it's gonna get fucking crazy. If I would have left,
it might,
and then just kept adding to what I had, that would have been fucking crazy. I would have had it.
Here, show off the Hulk Hogan fucking beard that he's got. I gotta
shave already. It's been a couple of days, and I already have to shave, man. So it's like, holy fuck. You can barely notice that it's there, but it's going. I see how far down I went, but I went down to at least my chin with the old school Hulk Hogan style.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Mutton chops.
So people are doing all kinds of crazy stuff out there. There's all kinds of things people are doing for it. It's for men's health, all that kind of stuff, awareness.
Well, that was the thing I liked about the little blurb that you put together.
No, that's one that actually comes on there. I'm still gonna put one of my own there. I didn't realize how it showed up when it comes on the post. It actually puts a little thing there because they asked you what you wanted to do it for, and I said for everything, right? Like I said, for the whole men's health and all that stuff. So it gives you a little bit of a summary. But I was looking for a picture and stuff like that. But I just got some pictures of me up there. You're already doing the shave and all that stuff. I didn't have anybody filming that, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have, somebody filming me shave this fucking thing. That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, but you've posted some before and after photos you're going to post along with the information for everybody out there. So, come on, guys. If you know Jay personally, let's get this going. Let's put money towards a good cause.
It's a good cause anyways for everybody, man.
And also to watch Jay suffer as he has to get a wax on.
He wants to watch me suffer. That's another problem. But unfortunately, he wants to be there laughing like he is right now, everybody. So, see?
Let's make this happen, guys. Come on. I'm even going to put money towards this.
Oh, my God. Niko's actually going to do it.
Yeah, I'm opening up my wallet, guys.
Holy, this is a first. Maybe we should get that recorded.
We will. I'm going to hand money to you on the air next week. You're going to see me hand moolah over you.
But yeah, I'm going to have that the link posted hopefully in the next day or two. I mean, I know it's been fucked up, but it's just I have it. I figured out how to share it and everything. But yeah, I wasn't able to. I didn't log in properly the first time with Facebook, so it got me a little bit different. It threw me off, so I can only share it through like a site, like a link.
Yeah.
So if I post a link up there now and everybody can see it, then you guys can, it'll click on to my page itself. So.
Excuses.
No, it's there, man. You'll see it once you go on. You can even join a team, make a team with
it's
this
there,
whole
guys,
thing.
so.
That'd be nice. But you know, I tried to get him to shave it, but he didn't want to.
I'm just growing it. I'm going to try to see how far I can grow this.
I'll still pass him. That's
I know.
The funny thing.
Well, that's why I'm just going to try to keep growing this for the entire month because I hate shaving anyways. So I'm just going to let it grow.
Are they going to let you do that? Some people can't. They can't do that at work. Like, I got to keep it clean, right? I mean, I can let it grow as far
I have
big
never
as
been
want.
directly told to shave it, but I've gotten looks once I get pretty scraggy.
Yeah, because you're all fucking patchy too, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the coldest fucking thing was on my fucking chin, man. That first.
If I had more of a proper beard, I don't think they would give me as hard of a time. But since I'm patchy when it comes out, when it gets really fucking grown out on me,
yeah,
it
mine
looks
turns
messy.
gray when it gets
Yeah, so like they you know.
Platinum, sorry guys.
I've never been told as of yet, but let's see if we can do that this month. let's have people complain to me. That's my goal. Come on, guys. Let's get this going. No, it's really cool though. I will say that the blurb, whether or not it was yours, I liked how it pointed out men's health in general, because I think everybody thinks of Movember obviously because it started with the prostate cancer, but then when you really break it down, there's lots of things you can put it towards in terms of men's health, in the name of men's health. Like it said, like mental health and testicular cancer and fucking
how to test yourself, how to fucking find out. There's they do testing, they do like I mean, there's all kinds of things they put it towards so that you can find out you're on your own now instead of having to wait for a doctor or whatever, and you know, until it's too late. You know, unfortunately, there's some people, you know, that don't get that opportunity. You know what I mean, when it comes to their prostates and their and everything, man, everything, mental health and all. You know, there's a lot of people that I know and that suffer with mental health. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that know that suffer with mental health issues and everything in general, just strictly for men. I mean, I'm not trying to single out men just because of the name of the last episode, but you know.
Oh yeah.
With our Harvey
That's right. It took me a second. I was like, what was the name of the last episode?
I was waiting for him. I'm looking at him going,
40 episodes though, guys. Look at us.
Fucked, eh?
Just you seen that that meme going around Paul Rudd on the Wing Show? Look at us. You seen that? It's very bad. Look at us.
Yeah, but I actually finished Guitar. I got to watch that whole thing.
Yeah, it was good. I watched it too, actually.
Yeah, but no,
the Hot Wings show, whatever it's called, Hot Takes with Paul Rudd. Watch that, guys, if you haven't watched it. It's like the most overused fucking meme or gif, like I guess the clip essentially from the show. People are just using it. They're saying, you know, some crazy shit, and then it's like me and my friend saying so and so, and then they cut to the clip of him like, look at us. He's like eating the wing. He's like, look at us.
It's fucked, but
Paul Rudd's the best, man. I told you already.
We've gotten, you know, the setup's gotten a little bit different every time, every episode. We still fuck up for you guys, you know, just so you guys, you don't feel like, you know, we let you know so you're not left out. But yeah, it's 40 fucking episodes. I didn't think it'd go that far, and I shaved off basically my beard, man, for it. Fuck.
There you go.
You know, and that's kind of scary. Because I don't like it, man. I don't know.
Episodes.
I've been getting compliments saying that I look younger.
Shaved your beard.
I got a jawline. I don't got a jawline.
Episodes.
I look like a bobblehead, guys.
Look at us, Jay.
In person.
Look at us.
Look at us. Look at this. Look at this fucking head.
You know what? We should steal their idea. We should do a hot takes thing. Hey, would you be down for that? Would you guys be down to see that? Just us eating wings and doing the hard-hitting questions to each other.
Fuck that, man. I seen even Kevin Hart do something. He did one where he's sitting in the fucking ice tub with people interviewing them.
Ice tub?
Yeah, like, you know when hot sports people, they're done with their you know, whatever they're doing, whatever sport they're playing, to give their muscles a break, they jump into a butt like a tub full of ice. Yeah. These guys are sitting in there with him doing an interview and trying to finish the interview in this fucking tub, freezing full of ice.
I just seen one recently, Arnold, of course, which I will report back to you guys because I've talked about him on the show before. I'm a big Arnold Schwarzenegger fan. The new Terminator movie has come out now, Jay. Oh. I have yet to watch it, though, guys. I'll report back on the movie once I see it. James Cameron's involved in this one. Linda Hamilton's back. So I'm really excited to see this. Even if it turns out to be shit, I'm excited. So,
since you're a video game fan, too, I mean, I heard that they got... Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be in Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, the Terminator character.
Terminator.
Yes,
but
yes,
apparently
yes,
it looks
yes.
just. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic.
Yeah.
But guys, yeah, they said it's gonna actually be you know, an actual movie. Sorry, an actual character. Sorry, what am I talking about? That whole mic thing and you looking down at me for some reason there, guys. I don't know. That's throwing me right off. That'll hit the editing floor. But yeah, no, they're actually.
Will it?
I don't know. It's up to you. Yeah, so no, they're making a character for him, and it looks exactly like Schwarzenegger. But then they're also doing a Joker character, and people are getting pissed off about it. I don't know if you heard anything.
No, I didn't hear about that.
That's kind of weird. So if you're like in your Arnold Schwarzenegger, there you go. There's another one.
Yeah, so there's a video that I watched with that guy that does like the carpool karaoke. I forgot his fucking name. Something.
James Cole?
Corden or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
He sings with everybody in the car.
Yeah, that guy. Anyways, that guy, one of those new late night dudes. That guy.
He's not new, but he's been around for a while.
Whatever. I don't really
You're just
watch
not up that late night.
No, I don't watch his show. But anyways, I did watch though a YouTube clip of him. He had Arnold on, and they played this game where they had like a bunch of disgusting, weird foods in front of them, and they had to they had to ask each other again, like the hard hitting questions, like questions that they didn't want the other one to answer, like they don't want to answer, and if they didn't answer the question, they would have to eat the disgusting food that the partner chose for them. So it was pretty funny, man. Like Arnold, he got asked, one of the questions was, when you were governor, was there anything that you lied about? Because we know politicians lie.
I couldn't do it, man. I would be puking.
He told the story.
That'd be fun.
Bro, he told the story, and at first he just started laughing. He's just like thinking in his head. He's like, no, I can say that one. he was like, no, I can say that one. Then he like admitted to something, but it was like, you know, it was like something that like he lied about, but it was like, it was more of a jokey kind of funny story, like the thing that he lied about. But but then he straight up asked the guy, like, because he just re-signed a contract with the company, like, how much money he signed his contract for, and he fucking ate like a bunch of bugs because of it. He's like, I'm not talking about the host, right? He fucking started eating the bugs and shit. It was funny, man. I just love Arnold. I like that he's doing the rounds now for promoting the movie. So any chance to see kind of this guy talk in an interview setting, I'm pretty happy about, because you know this guy's been kind of off the radar, right?
He's old. Isn't he old?
He's old. Yeah, he's really old now. Yeah, but like, listen. I just, weird, my admiration for that man, it's crazy. Just because, like, this, you're talking about somebody who came here, man, and conquered a lot of things, man. Like, bro, he was Mr. Universe how many fucking times? Like, like, look at his rap. Like, he came to America. He was, like, a famed bodybuilder. Then he went into fucking acting. He was a big movie star.
Yeah.
Then he fucking went and became the governor of fucking California. I mean, mind you, of course, he had connections. Obviously, he was married to Maria Shriver and all that kind of shit. But I mean, listen, that guy,
States,
bro, just one of those accomplishments, though, would be more than some people have done in their lives. But this guy did all of that. I'm just saying,
I mean, I get what you're saying. He's deserving. He's well deserving of it. Then you get their other politicians that don't really deserve anything.
I'm not going to speak on his politics. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to say, like...
he's a governor, so...
Yeah, listen. I'm just saying, he conquered...
what's his name, governor at one point?
Jesse Ventura, yeah.
So, come on,
he was,
dude,
yeah,
really.
of Minnesota. Yeah.
So, I mean, look what they can pull off. I mean, anybody can...
His wrestling career was short-lived, though.
Can do whatever they want, right?
His wrestling career was short-lived, though, Jesse Ventura,
doesn't he do other shows now? Like
UFO ones, yeah.
That's another one, eh?
There's, bro, the funniest thing I've ever seen with Jesse Ventura, if you guys can find the clip out there, it's worth watching. I don't know. There's one where if you maybe YouTube Area 51 Jesse Ventura, there's an episode of some show he had where he went to Area 51.
Yeah.
And he's like literally like on the outside of Area 51, like poking his head around, like looking. Like these guards have to come up. They're like, "Sir, you're gonna need to get away from the fucking." Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Yeah, no, I hit the mic too.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that Jesse Ventura is like poking his head in. These guards have to come up there from the government and basically say, like, you need to like fuck off now. You can't be looking in here. You can't cross this line. He's like, why are you telling me if I cross this line that you're gonna put me in jail?
You're gonna fucking shoot him, probably.
Bro, he lives in Mexico now. He doesn't even trust the States. Like, that's this whole thing. Like, he moved to fucking Mexico because he, like, doesn't trust his government in the States. That's what he said.
He's probably the one bringing over the power tools. I keep hearing about these power tools that they got, these $100 power tools that can cut through the wall. Well, they can cut through the fucking wall already that Trump has been building.
Oh, sure.
To put passages, to put fucking drugs through. There was a big article in one of the newspapers there, and they had to stop them because they were $100. Just be easy over the counter things can cut a hole through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny too, eh? Jesse Ventura's I got his stash going. Isn't that kind of like his stash too? They all had it.
A little bit, yeah. You will see, but his was like long. Like,
I'm gonna do a Hulk Hogan and dye it blonde, again, like just the old school, or
brother.
Or do like when he was in what was it? Not NWA. What was I gonna say? NWA.
No,
NWO.
Yeah.
Not NWA.
He was in NWA. You didn't know that. He was the fucking fifth member.
Yeah, he was blackface. Blackface.
Wow. Blackface. You heard it here first, guys. Hulk Hogan was blackface, and he was a member of NWA.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Jay warned me when he got here today that he was a little off, but I guess now we're seeing it and seeing him in action. Everybody.
Oh, that's weird, man. Make it this big chair. I feel
cool. As you can tell, we don't really have much on the agenda to talk about today. These are always my favorite episodes, though. Just us shooting the shit. I mean,
you would think for the 40th episode we would have planned something.
No, 50th. That's more of a milestone.
So we'll have to plan something right now with the 50th. So we have to do something.
Let's start planning now, guys. Yeah.
What should we do to Niko when on the 50th episode? Hey, what should we do? Yeah, let's everybody think.
Well, it's going to be in the new year. 50th episode will be going into the new year, so. Yeah. So a couple
for a surprise around the Christmas area.
A couple of other podcast updates too. Something that I said I was going to do a long time ago, but failed to fucking follow through with. I'm going to be uploading more of the Real Talk podcast to the Late Night Chat Network for you guys. I only put up the first episode actually, and then I forgot all about it. But I'm going to start putting those out over the weekend again for you guys, like maybe once a week, like I talked about, more of a slow rollout. But I wanted to make sure we put out more content leading up to the holidays for you guys. And then we've also had people like Jesse who freestyled on the old shows. Have you ever heard the drunken freestyle during the Drunkcast? It's a classic Jesse moment of your brother. So I think the people need to hear this. They need to hear this classic fucking freestyle because your brother had some words from you very recently in response to us playing a little bit of the snippet of the Ask Coach anthem. You said you might have to come on the air again and basically bust a freestyle again against me, so like you did back in the day.
Hey, I stirred it up, man. I told everyone, he told me to stir it up with the hockey.
He stirred it up all right.
Okay, and then you know what? I was wondering why he hadn't said anything to you about the Ask Coach anthem song, because he didn't like that song at all. So I was wondering why he hadn't said anything, or even to me when I went by there. And finally, I just, gave him. I said, "Hey, have you even listened to the last episode?" No, then he's trying to admit that he doesn't listen to the episode. So now I can talk about it. So hopefully now he tunes in once in a while, and he can hear if we talk shit
it's
about
okay.
it.
He made an account now. I don't know if you saw that, if you were checking the stats. He made an account so we can actually see when he listens now, if he signs into his account. So there you go.
No, he was a little bit upset, I think, when Niko. I don't know what the words were.
No, we're just playing around. We're playing around.
They have their own little, private chat, and maybe that's why, they were both tag teaming up on you. I'm thinking.
No, we just miss each other. It's been too long since we've hung out, and I've seen your brother. So shout out to Jesse.
Whose fault it is? Tell him.
No, it's both their faults. Both their faults.
Don't make them feel like that. You know what? They don't live that far, bro. They're in the city more than you think. And I don't mean to be bad because you know what, it's true. But guys, just give Niko a heads up. Maybe he can come and watch the hockey games too or something. He's down. Niko's cool if he has time. But Everybody's in the city here and there, bro. They still working down towards this way.
No comment. I'm
just helping. I'm sticking up for you, bro.
You talk what you need to do. You do what you have to do over there.
I'm just a little bit, pissed off. I'm pissed off with everything, with fucking Tim Hortons, with fucking...
Oh, fuck, yeah. Tell us about it, Jay. Guys,
the fucking app, man. It sucks. I don't know what happened. I had an issue.
Jay's long-lost love, Tim Hortons.
I'm still drinking this crap,
yeah, there you go.
Figure it out.
Jay's boyfriend, Tim Hortons, over here, which he loves off.
They fucking ripped me off, man. I don't know who did it, if it was Google, or if it was fucking Tim Hortons. I don't know, man. But something happened with the fucking app. And I don't know, if I feel like it's only this fucking phone. Everybody else who signs in and stuff, it tells you. Used to tell you to sign in with Google. Right now it tells you just to sign in with your email account. So I use my email account.
Right.
But then it gives me a fucking code to send in.
So what ended up happening?
So I lost all my money, man. It said I had 7 cents in there. It said the last time I used it was January 25th. Obviously, I have it on video that I used it more than that. Right?
It's true.
But, yeah, so... it just pissed me off, and then you try to get a hold of somebody, and I'm not trying to be, I don't give a fuck, because they're the ones hiring you. But you know what? I could. The first guy I can understand.
A lot of the people that work there are not experienced with computers. Let's say that.
You know what? They're telling you they gotta put you through to the app. What is it? The app, whatever people, technical people.
Sure.
Right, and I'm thinking, okay, why don't you just push a number that goes over to their phone and lets me talk to them. Right? Why do you have to give them an email and have them send me an email back? It's so stupid.
I'm just saying, Jay, realistically, do you actually think the people behind the counter at Tim Hortons give a fuck about what goes on with the app?
It wasn't the counter.
Was it at the restaurant?
Don't understand. The restaurant, some of them don't understand.
You're saying from calling in, they didn't give you a chance either.
But even calling in, bro, I think they were just reading lines off a fucking piece of paper.
Usually that's the case. Yeah, they route them in from another country.
Yeah. Oh, shit. You want me to talk about that? Don't even get...
I mean, let's be honest, guys. That is the case with a lot of these things. They outsource people. I'm not trying to even say that, because of I'm not trying to be culturally insensitive, but a lot of these places, they do basically just hook people in, outsource the jobs to places where they can pay these people less, and to sit on the line for 24 hours in call centers across the world, right? Yeah. And they have no clue, like I said, because they don't have the reference for a lot of this shit, and they're basically just paid to sit there and read you off lines, like you're referring to. So, no, I don't think you're off base by saying that. I mean, that is the case. I mean, we've all experienced that, guys, right?
I get it. It's their fucking job, these people, but the people I'm pissed off with is Tim Hortons itself, and I see there's a lot of people even online. It's just not doing what it should be. It was doing before, like it used to be. Now, the whole point of that service was to work right, I'm not going to put no more money on that app, because what's the fucking point? Now I got to go stand in line again.
So one day you just signed in and all of the money that you had on there was just gone.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the last time I ordered, and it didn't even give me an order history of anything.
Did you lose a card that someone could have used?
No. I have my credit. It was my credit card that was on there for a bit, right?
No, but I'm saying, did you have a physical Tim's card that someone could have found and used, and maybe that's why you lost your money?
No, I put the Tim card in. It's still the one that's in my pocket if they need me to read the last fucking Tim card that was put in there, right? So, yeah, it really pissed me off.
That's strange,
man.
yeah.
It really fucking pissed me off.
Sure.
And then you know what?
For someone that drinks as much coffee as you do, I would be very pissed off about that, too.
Now I gotta go fucking wait in line in the morning, right? Like, it's not like it's... the one I go to is pretty great but in the morning, but still, man, there's a fucking lineup half the time out the door. I like to just grab it and go. That's the whole point of the fucking app.
Yes.
When you lose all your fucking money, once in a while it kept telling you to log in, so it'd tell you to log in with your Google account, because that's what you signed up with. So I even fucking uninstalled the app. I did all that shit, man. And I reinstalled the app. I did all that. Nothing, man. Everything. It just kept saying I had 7 cents left.
You must have record of this somewhere, though. I mean,
well, if it's attached to my fucking, if it's attached to my
yeah.
If it's attached to my phone or whatever, my Google account, they have to have a fucking
But if they
record.
Switched over their processes, this may have been a result of that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, maybe they're having an issue with something, because, remember, too, the daylight savings time over the weekend and all that shit. Maybe something there's always something that happens.
I mean, yeah, this is a fairly new system for them, too, so let's be honest.
But they don't care about anything, to be honest with you. They really don't. They really don't.
I mean, as evidence.
They make at least 100% off.
They switch the cups up. People are upset. They don't give a fuck. I mean, now your app fucks up and you lose all your money that you've earned by buying their product. They don't give a shit.
Because the guy I see at night, because it's not the same one that I go to during the day.
Yeah.
Like in the morning. He said too, he goes, oh, you use it every night, my friend. Sorry.
Right.
That's how he says it.
Yeah.
Right? And, yeah.
Was the guy working there at Pooh from the Simpsons? Is that?
I'm just explaining his accent, that was all.
My friend. Yeah,
my
okay.
Friend. He said my friend after, like we were cool, like we were buddies, right?
Like everyone says boss. I say boss to people all the time. One guy freaked out that I called him boss, so he's like, I'm not boss! And he freaked out! And I was like, whoa! You know what I mean? I was like, because he was not the boss, right? He fucking proved it right there and then.
Still, like, you know, I say it to everybody too. I mean, it's not a big thing, but yeah, he knows I'm there every night. He was gonna give me the coffee for free, for fuck's sakes, but right? He was,
like, you put my kids through college.
No, the best part was I walked in there, right? It's dead, right? I was driving.
Sorry, guys, I'm just using the voice that he started. Yeah, go on.
Well, I was ready to leave, right? And I left. I did the order before I left the house, and then I was gonna pick it up before I left, right?
Yeah.
And
he had to sit on the shitter.
No, it wasn't working. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. This wasn't today. This was the other day, right? And,
yeah.
And I didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? And yeah, so. I went to the guy.
Go on.
I get in there. He looks at the screen, right? Because he knows that I do mobile order at that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's looking at the screen. He says, "No, I didn't come in, man." I said, "Hey, is anybody having problems with their fucking phone, like with their app too? You know anybody? You talk to anybody? Anybody say anything to you?" He has no fucking clue. Yeah, and I asked him for a fucking number. The only number he has is the one to the store, right? There's no customer service number. He doesn't know. I feel bad for the guy. He's a nice guy. He makes he makes good coffee, but straight up, he has no fucking clue. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what happened.
I'm sure you ruined that guy's shift for.
No, man.
By bringing these claims to him.
He knows. Like, he always has the coffee waiting there for me when I get there, man. He already knows what I'm coming in there for, right? And he looked at me, too, funny, because I had a dirty stash, too.
How long did it take you to accumulate all that money on the card, may I ask?
That was a gift card, and I just added it on there.
Oh, okay.
Right? The first time I was doing a few things with the reloading with the credit card, and then I said, fuck it, man. I'm not going to keep doing it like this. I could put a lot of coffee.
How about you just cut back on your coffee consumption?
Well, you know what? This is what's going to end up I'm going to have to do, because I don't want to fucking wait in line anymore.
Yeah.
I'm tired of waiting in line. I mean, there's no fucking drive-through close to my work. There's nothing like that. Fuck that
why
shit.
be inconvenienced by these guys so much, man? Like,
because I'm hooked to their crack, bro, not their coffee. Whatever.
Wait till the one opens up by me here now.
Oh,
You're going to be fucking in there all day. I'm like, Jay, where are you? We're about to start the podcast. Oh, I'm in Tim Hortons.
Yeah, you want a coffee? Let's record down here today.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them straight up and ask them people that walk in. Hey, that's where we should stand out front of that one and ask them what the fuck are they, what's going on.
If we need to flee, we're right there. We're just starting inside.
Fucking place, man. It's like crack.
Well, I'm sorry to hear this, bro. I'm sorry to hear about your recent. Listen, it's entertaining for you to tell the story on this.
You know what? It's about 20. I think it was like 23 or 27 bucks that was on it. That's what pissed me off. I don't care about anything else, man.
It's a lot of money.
Keep the rewards, for fuck's sakes, man. I never used to get a reward anyways for getting a coffee. I don't care about that shit. I want my money back, for fuck's sakes. That was my coffee money for the week.
How many packs of hockey cards did you get this year? Did you get some good shit?
I got a few, and then that was it. Like the first one, I got Carey Price and all that shit, and that was it, man.
Oh, you're happy after that. You got your boy.
Well, it was funny because I got Tavares first. Remember?
Speaking of goalies that aren't your boy.
Yeah, fuck off, dude. You really fucking got me here. Look who else won me a goal. I think won me today. Sorry, you got me a fucking point today, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Is Halak, so fuck off.
Shitlock.
You know what? Maybe not. They were losing at the end of the second.
It's all right.
Who knows?
Dallas is fucking purely stinking it up, so I can't even defend that.
You know what? They beat Montreal the other day.
Oh yeah,
which fucked me up.
There you go. That shows you how much they're stinking it up.
Which fucked me up, right? They screwed me that way, and so I'm kind of pissed off, right? Because he almost had a fucking shutout against Montreal.
Bishop, yeah.
Yeah, and then they scored 3 minutes left into the game. 3 minutes left of the game.
I
was so mad. It was already like 4-0.
I'm still first out of 7 people in my Yahoo league as of today, but by tomorrow that might change. Some guy just tied me, And I'm a quick sinking ship here in my pool at the moment. I was doing pretty good, but some of the productivity on my guys has been down, and I had to switch them out. I had to use a bunch of switches, and my plus minus got fucking tanked a couple of days. So I don't know. People are just catching up. They've made some good moves. I made some good pickups too, I would say. But some of the guys I had on my team were like, you know, these fucking old workhorses that I had picked up in, like, because it was such a deep fantasy league, right? So I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I'll pick up these guys. But I offloaded a bunch of them the past couple of days. I had fucking Corey Perry, and I had fucking, like, Merlot. Like, you know, these are guys that are fucking made of glass or fucking 40 years old. So I fucking just got rid of some of these guys, right? So.
Well, I got a hard choice.
Plus, they're playing for shit teams. San Jose, I think, is like the worst team right now in the West, and Dallas, forget about it. They're fucking not doing very well either. So
my problem is I got to get rid of somebody because Tavares is apparently coming back on. He's apparently coming back. He's day to day now.
Well, Hyman's supposed to be fucking coming back too. I've heard that for the last 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with there, but.
Yeah, I know, but
I've been sitting on
the ice skating,
I've been sitting with him on my IR right now. You know, it's not going to be the most amazing add-on, but if he gets, you know, he comes back within the next week or two, he has a chance of putting up another 40 points, right? So, you know, I'm maybe.
I need Tavares back there, man, because he was getting me points, man, steady before.
Yeah.
I'm losing. Like last week, my guys barely showed up. Well, you know what? The thing is, I didn't have everybody there. Like everybody wasn't playing. There were certain nights that certain teams were off. I didn't have enough players, and then my buddy caught up to me and took it. Well, not took it, but we tied 6-6, right? So I don't know where exactly in the pool. I was dead center last time. I don't know where I am now, if I've moved up or down, right? But some of these guys won pretty heavy this week with 11 points, right? Which is crazy. That boosts them all the way up there. But I'm playing in a heavy-duty team this week, and I don't have enough players playing throughout the week, I don't think, to win. You know, so I got to figure out a strategy on how to do it one way and not the other. Like if I don't got the guys to get the goals, like I know he's got a lot of good players that can get goals. I think he's got McDavid. I think he's got those guys, right? Mm-hmm. But I also got a couple guys that are on that team too, so I can hopefully score some points with them, right? But yeah. I just don't think I'm going to win in that division. Maybe not even. Well, maybe in the goalie department I might have a chance if Bishop can start fucking smarting up, right? Yeah, he played a good game the other night, but still, it wasn't the greatest. There wasn't that many shots on him, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen.
He's a tall fucking guy, man. He covers most of the net.
Projections at the start of the year, fantasy-wise, for Dallas were very good because a lot of people after their last year. And looking at the state of the team going into this year, they figured they'd have a good bounce back year. That so far has proved not to be the case. If you follow the Yahoo leagues and you see some of the news articles right now, they're saying that Dallas right now is like the most frustrating team fantasy-wise because you got players like Jamie Benn, you got Tyler Seguin, you got these guys that were fucking 80-point guys prior to last season, right? But they're putting up, there's no production going on. Bishop's not fucking winning games. You got pulled after 2 goals within the first period the other night, right? Like, where was the second period that it was 2 goals by?
Yeah, it was the other game.
Anyways, you got that happened. Yeah, no, it's just not looking good so far for them. Like I said, I was just talking about Corey.
Bulin's playing better than fucking thing right now, man. Right. So I'm just trying.
What's his name came over there from San Jose, who I'm a big fan of. He's been doing shit couture.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Pavelski. Who's over there now? Pavelski. Yeah, Pavelski's over there. Not Couture. Couture's San Jose still. Pavelski's over there now, who I really like. You got Corey Perry, fucking made of glass.
But that's the thing, because nobody's picking. They dropped a lot of Dallas players so far.
Those are good fucking players. I mean, I don't know. It's just struggling.
I have an issue too.
Then you have Arizona, who fucking is doing really well actually, fucking so far. Like
that Kessel curse, bro. I'm telling you, man. Just put them on a team and they start to win for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I mean, I don't know how good the record is, but they're doing the hell of a lot better than I think anybody. And I'm even looking at it from fantasy perspective, guys. So a lot of this talk right now, we're talking about fantasy hockey. So if you guys,
don't understand it, too bad.
Yeah, but that's basically that's basically where I'm coming from it. Like, there's a lot of good players that are putting up points and a lot of good fantasy value in deeper leagues for a lot of these players. Like, these second, third line Arizona guys are getting a lot of points, man. Like, so, like I said, that guy I just picked up, Nick Schmaltz or whatever, he's fucking killing it. I picked him up a little while ago, and then, you know...
keep hearing that even Montreal's got this kid coming back. They just brought him up. I don't know for how many games, if he's going to stay up here or what's the deal.
Who's this?
That kid from last year.
Oh, Area, or what? Area, what? That guy's doing good too. Armia, yeah.
He's it's not just that they want to bring up that rookie kid. They got that had that that might have got that concussion at the beginning of the season. Remember when he was playing?
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, yes, so they brought him up, but you know I want to see what he's going to start off.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
he went into last year's season. They ended off last year's season with the 4 goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, just and I forget which team it was against too. Man. I can't remember.
Shout out to Leslie once again, who came on our last episode. Apologies to any of the listeners if the audio quality wasn't up to snuff, like Jay fucking said earlier, because we had some issues setting up last time. You know, moving into the new year though, with a couple of more changes to equipment and our setup and plans, I'm really excited moving into this new year with our new the next year of shows, if we're going to continue, Jay. I mean, this is it's going to be good. I think we've been getting slowly and surely better at everything, and I'm really looking forward to the next year of
I'm trying to get used to this whole weird table for a second now. This is throwing me off too.
Don't worry, we might have to move it to the middle next time and
figure it out somehow.
So that's all good, and
let's think of what we're trying to think of today.
No, that I forgot what I was going to say there for a second, but I remembered. So, get ready. Hopefully, Jay's not half asleep and fucking all fucked up this year, because it was a few episodes in last year when they had to pull him aside there and have a serious talk with him. Remember we almost earlier days in the podcast there.
To break up with me?
Yeah. But this year, look forward to our New Year's show around that time, where we're going to be doing our top 10s, top 5s of like our favorite things of the year, basically. So Jay, start thinking about that, start making some notes, because we'll be talking about our favorite albums of the year, favorite TV shows, favorite movies, basically our media end year review of stuff that we enjoyed this past year, stuff we talked about on the show. But that's what I mean. But this is why we talk about so many of these things in passing, that I kind of wanted to do this again and highlight some of the things we enjoyed the most this year and have a proper discussion about it. The whole show will be basically dedicated to that. And hopefully also in the new year we can get a drunk cast going, because I know that we've been talking about that for quite a while now. So, I mean, Jay obviously won't be drinking, but I'm sure he'll be smoking, so.
Yes, and their alcohol. I don't know about anybody who drinks alcohol, or whatever you want to call it. Fuck that, no. But yeah, no, let's hear these idiots when they're on the drunk cast. That's fucking funny. I'm telling you, maybe that's one you should post first, just so you guys know. Man.
I could, yeah. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put that up right away.
Right away, you can hear their drunken slurs and what all of us have to deal with when these guys get together and they start to drink.
I think we've gotten a little bit better than that from the time that was
over
recorded.
the years, over the years, right? So
yeah.
But yeah, they're still hilarious, like idiots, and I don't know. It'd be funny, man, because now they all have wives. Before they didn't. That's the question. They were all just girlfriends back then. If that, like, Niko's like, she's not laughing so loud now, eh? He's like, I gotta keep that one out of her. Yeah, that one's not gonna make that's not gonna make the fucking video this week.
So tomorrow, Jay, I'm actually gonna be participating in another one of those trivia nights that I talked about before, but this time it's The Office themed. So by the time we record our next episode, I'll be able to discuss. Yeah, I'll be able to let you guys know about how well or how badly I did. We've been trying to rewatch all the episodes of The Office over the last couple weeks since we booked our place in this. We're actually going to be going with some friends of the show that have come on the show, Lewis, of course, and Christina. So it should be a good time.
About The Office?
Yeah, so it's all questions about The Office.
These fucking weird shows you guys watch.
Yeah.
I tried watching it. I like
weird shows. It's fucking a hilarious show.
I don't know. I need something that's quick and easy in this game.
It is quick and easy. Like 20-minute fucking
No,
episodes.
But it's how many fucking seasons. If it's going to be that many seasons, you might as well make it an hour long. No?
all the shit you watch, and you're like, I don't understand you, man.
That's why, I mean, okay, I watched that one you were talking about.
You don't like sitcoms, though, I don't think. Oh, no, you watched the Paul Rudd one?
I watched the Paul Rudd one. I thought it was alright, but I thought it was stupid at the end. But, I mean, that's Paul Rudd for you, right? Just the way they had arrested him, and, yeah, right? The FDA or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They were just testing.
And then they just fucking walked out at the end there. Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, but I don't know. I don't get it. Did he end up staying with her? What's going on? What ended up happening? What happened to the other one?
Both of them are still there. They're living together, all of them.
It's just the stupidest ending. But
But there's gonna be more. There's gonna be another season. Like, I'm sure. I mean, the way they ended it, there should be more, right? I would think.
You would think. I don't know.
I mean, Paul Rudd has a deal with Netflix, so...
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does. He's one of these guys that has a deal, right? So, like, these fucking Adam Sandlers and all this kind of shit that are fucking just making bank, bro. They're just making fucking bank.
Netflix having a hard time right now,
Dave Chappelle, well, because they're going to be going up against Disney now.
Yeah, Disney, but HBO's even coming out with a channel.
HBO makes a lot of good content already without the fucking channel.
You don't even know, man. There's the shows I tell you to watch, but you don't watch, like Into the Dark and fucking...
There's too much out there. What do you want?
They're like an hour and 20 episodes once a month, man. Hour 20.
And you're bitching about your fucking commitment of watching The Office 9 seasons. Like...
Yeah, but that's once a month, man. That's all I have to watch it.
Doesn't matter, man. That's too much.
And Castle Rock is back out again, too.
Too much.
You know what's funny, too? I didn't realize with Castle Rock, okay, with Stephen King... Castle Rock is, I think, his daughter has something to do with it, right? I mean, I'm not mistaken if the TV show, because he's an executive producer, something about
his daughter. His daughter's in show business.
I think my dad said that it was his daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, executive.
I know his son is, but
there's two of them. There's two names that have King at the last
well, his son doesn't go by King.
So then it's not his son. So it might be his wife. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the daughter and somebody else. I can't figure out who else it is, man. Right? But, yeah, so it's really good. The second season's out. I thought it was supposed to be a continuation from the last season, but it's not. It doesn't look like that to me, right? I can't figure it out. There's supposed to be something, I think Sissy Spacek is supposed to be in this one.
Okay.
And they're basically just talking about Castle Rock the town, or whatever it is, because they even mentioned Castle Rock in, I was writing
The Bullet.
The Bullet, right?
Yeah.
And the other night,
the other Stephen King thing.
Yeah, they mentioned Castle Rock, the town, in
there
too, right? So it's just a town. I think if they're all just a town in Maine.
I want to watch that Dr. Sleep movie that's coming out now.
Yeah, but that's
everything's
the second part
in Maine with Stephen King.
But that's what I mean, right? Yeah. Everything's in Maine, and that's the thing. Sorry, guys.
You want to move your mic any fucking more?
No, man, it's fucking driving me nuts today, man. I'm just getting used to it. That's all. The way I'm sitting in this big captain's chair. But yeah, no, everything from Stephen King is based out of Maine, so
pretty much, yeah.
But even the guy looks like the guy from Shawshank Redemption is in this season too.
The white guy from Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, but
I forgot
he's
the actor's
actually
name,
older now.
Yeah, he's
what the fuck is his name? He was the guy in Thing too, wasn't he?
Go ahead, check your stats. What's that?
Wasn't he the same guy that was in Oz?
He wasn't in Oz, no.
Wasn't he the white guy in Oz?
No, he was not the white guy in Oz.
Why do I mistake those two?
I have no clue, but he's not the white guy in Oz that gets raped, no. By the Aryan Nation. He's not the white guy from Oz. What are you talking about right now?
I went on a binge.
The white guy from Shawshank Redemption, the main character, is the guy in Oz.
I'm wondering. I'm asking.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not. No, he doesn't.
It doesn't look like him.
Look up your fucking stats, then.
And what's his name? Andy in fucking.
Yeah.
In the Shawshank. And what's his name in fucking. In
Next,
Oz?
you're gonna tell me Morgan Freeman was in Oz. Was he also in Oz? Have you ever seen Oz?
Yeah, man.
The prison show.
Yeah.
No, you're...
I'm telling you,
I think you're mixing up your prison shows. Go ahead, check your stats. Check your stats. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm telling you.
He was never in fucking Oz. I've watched Oz. I watched all of Oz. Oh, that show's ridiculous. You want to talk about ridiculous shows? Go back and watch that, guys. That's at the earliest. It was like the first show HBO had, like when they launched. It was like the early days of HBO, even before like Sopranos' success and all that shit. It's a fucked up show, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy from Oz. Yeah, is that him? Is that fucking the guy from Shawshank?
They look alike. Look.
It's not.
Like, and I'm gonna type in Shawshank, and you're gonna tell me if you think. No.
They don't look alike, guys. Anyways, moving on.
You're fucked. I'm telling you, they look alike, buddy.
So Jay, let's talk about the main topic of discussion here. I know you wanted to fucking go on and on about this because you're fascinated with the subject matter. Let's talk about the song that leaked the other day. What If I Was Gay? Joyner Lucas featuring Eminem, their second song
what if
together.
You were gay? You know?
If I was gay, you know.
You're asking the question.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
see, they look the same. They look the same.
Now as he's old, a little bit more, but not really.
Maybe. Now he's walking a fine line.
Are you still talking about this?
Sorry,
okay.
No, I just wanted to check it, that's all.
So guys, the other day there was a song that leaked that's like impossible to find out on the internet now unless you downloaded it right when it went down. Once it leaked, I guess, because Eminem's team over there and I guess Joyner with this whole Tully shit, they're pretty good at scrubbing the internet for this kind of shit, right, and removing it. Their teams are good.
It took them a little while, though.
Yeah, it did. It did. Anyways, it was a song that leaked that was their second collaboration, Joyner and Eminem, and I guess it was a song for ADHD if that were ever to come out.
I don't even know if it was supposed to come out. I don't even know if the song itself was, maybe it was
the album or the song.
I don't even know if the Eminem part was supposed to be on there. They were talking about a lot. They're different.
It was an authentic verse though. Like it wasn't like
you can tell it wasn't made up. It
yeah.
was something. It was something that he had. Either whether it be it was stored away or whether it was it was actually right to the same. It was to the beat, but they're able to slow stuff down enough where you can get it to the same beat, anyways.
But the song is called "What If I Was Gay," and essentially it was two verses of Joyner's at the start of the song, and then M basically comes out on the tail end and has like one long verse. And it's
you can really pick this song apart, man.
Yeah,
it's hard, but you could. If you really wanted to, but it's only an opinion, I guess.
And you listened to it more than I did, so you can describe it more so. But from what I heard the couple times that I listened to it was essentially that Joyner was started off the song as I guess the guy who was gay that's saying basically asking the question, what if I was gay? You're gonna treat me differently, and like how are you gonna look at me and this kind of thing. And then I guess M came on his verse and basically said that he was a homophobe, essentially.
What if he said he was a homophobe?
Right. And then he was trying to come to terms with the fact that his friend, I guess, revealed to him that he was gay. And it was kind of...
understand it.
Right. And I think that because it was Eminem and just his history of kind of, bashing gay people through songs over the years back in the day... But then, over the years, basically also making fun of gayness, like, with himself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he
also, like I said, he at the end, he came out more heartfelt towards it. But after he realized
on the song you're talking about, yeah.
After he realized the damage it caused, he came out more heartfelt, right?
It was weird hearing Eminem on a song like that. I mean, maybe now... He
called himself a hypocrite?
Yes.
And then he said, what if he was gay? And that threw I mean, there's a...
If you guys can find it, take a listen, guys. You can find it on the internet.
It's a 5-minute song.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to find something that's 5 minutes long because I have it on the phone. I have it already on for my self. I got it the first day. For some reason, it was all over Google. That's why I was surprised it didn't get taken down a lot faster. It was out there for at least 2 days, right? So, I mean, that was after that. Then Google comes out and said there was a thing that was accidentally leaked, wasn't supposed to come out. And it's starting to stir up a lot of conversation about it being a movement. And there's a whole Rolling Stones article about it already. And talking about him being a 20-year-old Eminem talking like that. But he's not a 20-year-old Eminem talking like that. He's an older guy talking like that now.
Right.
And I'm not understanding the way they're trying to explain it in that whole article. I don't think they're looking at it at the right perspective. I think... I think Joyner's been trying to explain for a while that he's got issues, and he's dealing with issues right now, and that he needs some time before anything happens, anything comes out, anything, he's doing a lot of different things, right? With his, I think, ADHD. And you guys can be right.
Well, I was just about to say, and I think that could be evidenced by the fact that his stances or the things that he's been touching on and his music has been all over the map. Like, all over the map in terms of content, in terms of, like...
what to do.
Right.
And he said...
he crafts great songs, though. Like look at this. Like, he's gone from everything to racism to to fucking like being
I'm
gay.
a racist.
Like no, but like
where he wishes death upon
about gang
places. What's that one with the one that he just put out with people's pictures on the coffins there?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The new one, whatever. So that one, and then now this one. Now, if those are real songs, if this one's a real song that's supposed to come out.
That's quite an album if he put all those songs together on one.
Those are deep songs.
Yes.
Those come from deep inside.
Right.
Those come from
the ADHD song.
It comes from a heartfelt place, man. You know, and maybe people aren't understanding that. Okay, yeah, he told everybody, what was it, 5 years before the album was going to be dropped.
Yeah,
maybe that's what he needs. And you know what? Okay, there's a lot of people, and this is my opinion. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, like everybody says I am. But I think he's saying, well, what if I said I was gay? Would everybody just leave me alone and let me be and let me do my thing before my album comes out? Or you know what I mean? Like they're judging him differently because he's got a problem, right? He has an issue to deal with, but he's not. It's not like, you know how. I said this the other day to people, and I said, you know, I unfortunately, you know, with this whole bisexual thing, I'm not really into, because I you know, for a lot of
you
people
don't understand it.
No, but I find a lot of women are using it for a cop out for certain things, just so they can join the group. If you understand what I'm saying, like
yeah,
they can join the party.
No, I understand what you're saying.
And I said straight up, if you're not eating pussy in front of me, then I don't believe you. Right, and unfortunately, you know, it
that's
might
not
not be
for
the best
you
thing
to
to
say.
say.
That's
I
not.
know, but
yeah.
I understand. I understand. But you get what I'm saying. Like I can't. What?
To some degree.
I mean, a lot of girls and people, girls, guys out there, they've all experimented. I'm pretty sure, one way or another, whether it have been that or not, or if they just kissed a girl. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always wonder. Like, and there's a lot of people that are coming out in the entertainment industry and everything again now too, with it, right? They're coming out saying stuff like that, and I wonder if he's using that, saying that, you know, he's got his mental health issues, right? And he has to deal with, because he's raised different, he grew up different in his mind,
yeah,
right? That it's a little harder for him to deal with this. Maybe he doesn't want to be this famous person. Maybe he doesn't want to live that life.
I personally, I mean, yeah, you've thought about this obviously way more than I have.
Dude,
me
I've
personally,
listened to it a lot, man, right? And
me
I'm
personally,
just trying to take it apart.
Yeah, me personally, I just thought he was coming from a place like this is the next interesting thing to touch on, because like as you, yeah,
it could be a whole different movement.
And I figured because of that, who else is better to get on the song is someone who has gay bashed in the eyes of a lot of people in the past, which is Eminem. But Eminem, even over the years, has mended that a little bit. I mean, he did that thing with Elton John where he performed with him, and he even said, like, I'm just joking, if you guys take it seriously, then you fucking don't understand. That like, I don't actually hate gay people. Like, yeah. He's publicly, but I'm just saying, the image, is there for Eminem to come on a song and be that fucking guy, the guy who's the homophobe on it. It's already
but
there.
But he's not the 20-year-old Eminem anymore, so people are looking at him differently.
Right, so maybe that's why they fucking scrubbed it from the internet. Maybe he got a bad response from it, right?
There needs to be a video for this song for people to really understand it. Joyner, I think, needs to put a video together for this song.
He would be perfect to put a... I mean, like, he's the one that...
I am racist one, like something like that.
Yeah,
I have a feeling they're talking to each other.
Yes.
Face to face.
Well, that's what you said. They compared it to, at least in the Rolling Stone article, is the new Stan, right?
It's like the new Stan, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. An older Eminem trying to come down and talk, like, two different versions, two different sides of the story.
But why not at this point? See, that's the thing that was kind of not strange, but just surprising. No. But what I'm saying is, the thing that surprised me about his verse on the song was, though, that it kind of rang very true. Like, it sounded like somebody who did find out that their friend was gay years ago and did basically abandon him because he felt odd about it at the time. Like, it was such a deep... It came from a real place, it sounded like. Like, it didn't seem like... And if that is the case, and people are criticizing him for that, as a 40-something-year-old man mentioning it now... I don't see why there's a problem, especially in hip-hop, where there's such a stigmatism. Like over the years, it's gotten a little bit better, where, like, some of the artists that we know now...
Music, period.
No, I know, but it's such a, like... Yeah, absolutely. But I think it's gotten better And some people have came out and said identified as being gay, like even in hip hop over the last few years, right? Which was something that was unheard of before, even if you were gay, right? And like you said, even in other popular music as well. But so why not talk about these things, and why not? See, I'm gonna have to read that article you sent me because I never got around to doing it. But I find it surprising that if that is what you're saying, that they criticize him for Rolling Stone. Like I know that he seems like the perfect guy to kind of address that kind of shit now. You know what I mean? Like if you followed him his whole career, and
I think they had a good point up to a point. Like they made sense up to a point, but when I don't think they thought about it enough. I think they might have just heard the song one time and they just sat there and they just criticized it on what it was, right? But I don't think they actually sat there and thought about it and pictured like, what if he's trying to? They did compare it to "I Am a Racist" and they compared it to "Stan."
Yes.
Right, but they don't think Eminem should have came on the end part, right? They thought it should have just been Joyner in there. But I don't know. I thought the Eminem verse was good. I thought it was understandable on how he pretend he was a 20-year-old Eminem. Maybe that's what he's looking. Think of him as a 20-year-old acting like that towards a friend.
Well, like you said, the visualization. If Joyner, right? I think you're right. If they matched his words to the visualization of two other actors playing this out like they did in I'm Not a Racist, or then I think it would probably do a lot better than us just hearing it on a song, right? Like I think that's why the videos he did really lent itself to that kind of medium, and like it actually helped the song, if anything, like because you seeing the two people conversate. Well,
I'm trying to picture it. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to do. Visualize the whole topic there that they're talking about, right? I'm trying to visualize him saying it because I'm used to watching videos from him, and you know what? I noticed that about him, that he does come out with very
thought-provoking videos.
Yeah, videos that, you know what, they make sense because he has that in him, Joyner. He has that. I think that comes with his. I
told you one of my favorite videos of his that I saw earlier on was that Ross Cappuccioni or whatever the hell it is called. That one about another one about, if you guys haven't heard that, I think it's called, is it Ross Cappuccioni or something like that? It's basically a story about this kid who got initiated into. That was trying to get, I guess, initiated into a gang, and he pretended to be this new kid in class's friend, and ended up killing him and like gaining his trust, and like met his family, and like fucking, you know what I mean, like, and he just got mixed in with the bad crowd, this kid, and he didn't know it, right? And then he ends up killing the kid and stealing his car at the end of the fucking song. But Joyner broke it down where he showed it from both of the people's perspectives. So by the end of the song, I wouldn't say you felt for one or the other, but you kind of at least saw how that kid made it to that point where he was forced into peer pressure and into killing the kid. And then you saw how the kid actually had like a good life, but he was misunderstood and was looking for a friend in this new situation, right? Yeah. And how he got taken advantage of, right? So like it's just interesting, and I've always appreciated how he does that. Like and I love story tracks. Like like I love a good story. This is why we do the podcast. This is why, like, I like hearing other podcasts and hearing and documentaries and all this kind of shit. Like, I like learning about stuff. So, like, these story tracks are so hard and so underused and so not done anymore these days, that something like Joyner, like, that's why I fell in love with him when I first saw those early songs in terms of like his music. I fell in love with it. I was like, this is for me. Like, that's what I told you. I said, I'm like, you need to listen to this guy's album. I'm like, this guy, like, the types of songs he had on his debut album, nobody else had the balls to do. You know what I mean? Like, in this era, like, I really appreciated it for that, right? So anyways,
no, it's a good song. I like it. I don't know if anybody else out there that has it is going to enjoy it as much or appreciate it as much, but well, hopefully to see that it wasn't just a bullshit song that they threw together one night. But it doesn't sound like it. No. It sounds like a studio recorded album. Right. It doesn't sound like anything just put together for nothing.
But where did you hear that it wasn't supposed to leak? Like, is that like
Google too? There's somebody posted on Reddit. That thing, and under a fucked up name, under a weird name. I guess too many people got to hear it, like in the sense of.
And Joyner didn't promote
editing,
it,
right?
so it obviously wasn't supposed to.
No, usually when song comes out, it comes out right on his page, right? Maybe it was supposed to come out with a video. Who knows, man? Maybe it was supposed to come out all at once, like it usually does.
Right.
Right. He usually does it all.
Maybe
at
it
once.
just wasn't ready yet. Maybe they're still working on it, right?
You
But
know,
it sounds like a complete. I mean, the song's done. It's a complete fucking
just
song.
them talking onto a beat, right? And
right.
The beat's not that crazy, and the beat's not that slow.
So that's what I mean. So maybe it's gonna.
I don't think even the link is up there anymore. The Reddit link. Even if I was to look for it on again, right?
Well, this has been rumored for some time. Like even when he started promoting ADHD, and they said that the album was going to drop soon originally before he made that announcement. They had already said they already had another song in the works, and that M was going to be on his album. So that was something that was discussed that he had talked about.
Yeah.
So it's not like if that's what this was, I mean, it's a. Man, I really just need something to fucking drop. I need we've already got a project's worth of fucking songs. You know what I mean? Like, think about it, Jay.
Just keeping him back in the news.
But this is what's shit about it. Because if he drops an album, I'm gonna need him to put like 8 more fire tracks on it. Like I need like 8 more stories. I need like, you know what I mean? Like I need. Because if it's the same fucking songs in one complete work, yeah, sure, I'll appreciate it. And I'll be like, yeah, this is pretty solid.
Well,
at least from what we've heard.
Pretty good. Like each album was song-wise, it's pretty.
Yeah, but I just wish it would drop and not like getting it these fucking piecemeal fragments where it's just like, here's a sick song, and then another month goes by. Oh, here's another sick one, and if the album ever gets like how many songs did he come out? Like 7 or 8 fucking songs over the last year, right?
Yeah, there's been quite a few, right?
Right.
And it's just
Devil's Work. That's the name of that song. Yeah.
And those ones are promoted.
Devil's Work.
HD, right?
You had the fucking Timberland beat one. You got this Eminem one. You got the fucking Broken Stupid or something like that. I think it was called, right? There was another one too, which I'm blanking on right now. I mean, if you're gonna the other song was a Logic song, Homicide, right? That was Logic's song.
That was where he was having mixed feelings, like Logic.
Right. ADHD.
That was hilarious.
ADHD was that was pretty sick. That's from the. There was a black and white fucking reference about Logic, I think, that M made on this song. Yeah.
He was saying that he was having a whole bunch of mixed feelings with the gay thing, right?
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm having mixed feelings like Logic." You know, so
which
it was kind of funny though.
Yeah, which is something that Logic talks about quite a bit, right? So
I thought they were all, but maybe he's just making a joke, right? Like it's all just fun, right?
Yeah.
But, another album that came out this week, too. I haven't had a chance to listen to it. I downloaded it, and I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't opened it up. Was the Ghetto Cowboy, the Yellow Wolf one. By himself, right?
Okay.
I wanted to hear what
is that a studio album or a mixtape?
Yeah, a studio album. He just...
Another one? He just brought one out last year. We talked about it on the show.
He's not with Thing anymore.
Oh, right? So he pumped it out to get off the label.
That's what
he was committed to one more album on the label.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I don't know any of the songs on it yet. I haven't had a chance
to listen to it. It's probably
a
piece of shit. It's probably just scraps, right? Like, I mean, at this point. Like,
No, there's quite a few songs.
I hate to judge it before I actually listen, but if it's based off the last album, I was schnoozing halfway through that last one.
I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken... Right?
You even said it yourself. It wasn't his best effort, that last album. It was kind of, you know what I mean? Like, the Hotel was the last great thing I heard by him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, that last one wasn't that great, in my opinion, but...
No, I don't know where the fuck it is, but I know I have it on here. I've downloaded it. I just don't know where the fuck it is.
Well, maybe you'll hear Jay talk about it in a future episode then, guys. But I was really expecting a little bit more. I hope another good project comes out in the end of this last quarter, because that's usually the best one, right?
Well, that's what we're hoping. We're trying to say that hopefully this is when this album comes out, right?
Yeah, but I mean...
We haven't seen nothing from it yet, right?
Yeah.
That's what's pissing everybody off.
Yeah.
I think it's pissing you off, it's pissing me off.
It's pissing me off, yeah. I'm pissed off.
Niko's pissed, guys. Don't piss him off.
But yeah, okay.
They were saying on the Rolling Stones, it sounds like that Eminem and Joyner songs. It sounds like a beat that should be on 808 Heartbreaks. Tell me that's not funny.
That is kind of funny. Yeah, yeah.
I feel bad, but it's like
they're crying to each other about being gay, possibly.
Yeah, could you imagine it? Oh man.
You know,
after they switched Eminem after 40 years.
I was about to say, this many years later, and he's on songs about being gay, possibly. I don't think I'd ever. If you'd said that to me back in the day, when like Marshall Mathers out being gay, I would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Exactly. exactly, right? But
right.
You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
They're fucked
Don't get
up.
me wrong. He's joked about being gay a lot. I mean, fuck. He's the one that did the voice of Ken Kniff on fucking Martial Matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucking a cock. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
he was.
People.
That's what I mean. People forget. Like he was. Yes, he was gay bashing all over that fucking album. But like at the same time, he just went and did a fucking skit where he pretended like he was sucking dick. I remember I used to skip that fucking track all the time. I was like, fuck this skit, man. I was like, what is this? I used to get grossed out by it. I didn't remember. You know the skit I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It had that like gay love music in the background, and it was like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You just can't get if you little bitch from Connecticut. No?
Oh, yeah.
Nico's got the voice for it, man. Nico's got the voice for it.
But it was. Come here, little bit. What does he say? Doesn't he like pull the dick away from him or something? He's, give me my goddamn dick. He fucking
the
grabs it.
slurping noise and everything like that. That's fucked
Maybe
up.
that'll be my way back playback for today.
Oh, man. This is the Ken Kniff skit.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. Everybody just gets a Ken Kniff.
Well, there's a couple of them on that album. The best skit I think ever, though. Let's talk about the best M skits. Actually, let's transition to that because again, I don't know what else to talk about. The best one for me, I think, was the one that was on. Was it D12? Fuck. Now I'm having a hard time thinking. It's the one where he comes in and he shoots Paul. The one where he fucking shoots Paul. Like what album was that on? Was that one of his newer ones? Is that like on the one where he comes in?
That's on Curtain Call, isn't it? Like where he comes in and shoots, and then the next time he has a bulletproof vest. He has.
Yeah, that's right.
And the one after that, he has a bulletproof vest on.
Again, that's I think the thing that always. I mean, there was always hip hop skits on other hip hop albums. Emin didn't start that, but his skits were always the funniest, though, man. I think they
are always jokes, right? I mean, I know Lil Wayne does little skits and stuff like that before and after every song and whatever.
But that's like him talking. Yeah. Like it's not like these were like
that was him in that interview stage, stage thing. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. But
I just wonder how much fun those were probably recording for them. Like those are the funniest ones. No, remember D12 at the start of it, they make that public service announcement guy, like they fucking tape him up and fucking put him at gunpoint. Then Bizarre gets on the fucking mic. He's like, then it started with shit can't happen. Yeah.
Public service,
sometimes some fucked up shit happens, or the fuck he says, and then like you can't do shit about it, or the fuck he says, and then like because you hear the guy, the public service announcement guy, they come in and they tape him up, and you hear his fucking tape in his mouth on the shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, those were great, man. I really like those skits, yeah.
The skits are good. The albums are better, obviously, but the skits are good.
Hey, listen, come on now, my friend. We're talking about the...
Well, the problem is I probably didn't listen to the skits as much as I listened to the songs, right?
Oh, you lost out then.
No, I listened to the skits.
Of course I listened to the songs more, but the skits, yeah, they were pretty solid.
Niko could do the voice is good for him. Maybe he's just going to have to be an impersonator soon. Ken Kniff impersonator. No? Come in when... throw in a little skit in every here and there. We gotta get some sound clip things for that. That'd be hilarious.
What, the Ken Kniff voice? Yeah.
Yeah, Niko Kniff or something like that. Niko's Kniff.
Yeah, Ken Kniff from Connecticut. Yeah.
Oh man, this is weird for me, dude. Being in this chair, I feel like I'm like.
You enjoying it?
Not really. Yeah, I don't like your.
We're gonna have to switch back. It's Freaky Friday, bro.
Yeah. It's what?
It's not actually Friday, but I'm just saying it's Freaky Friday. We've switched roles.
No, man, the camera just did it, guys. You guys are tripping out.
Yeah.
Ooh. Everything's...
You know that we got to record another one in a couple of days, eh? You better think of some shit to talk about.
Oh, man. Next one we have to be a little bit more prepared for. We'll talk about...
No, this was good. This was fun, though. I did enjoy this.
No, I mean, there's so many other things, too, that we haven't really got to talk about, but my mind has been so out of it today thinking about...
Let's talk about you, then.
Episodes.
Let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you're doing.
Even, you know what's fucking me up? Every time I look in the mirror, man.
Why are you looking at yourself?
Because it's fucking me up, man. Every time I walk by a mirror,
guys,
where's my beard?
Let's get this done, though. Let's get this this whole like beard, this waxing fucking thing going on here with Jay. Let's get it.
I look like a fucking creep, man. That's fucking weird. I don't like this, man.
Creepy stashes.
I'm creeping myself out. I don't know why people do this. I know why they do it.
Like why they shave?
But why they would have one on a regular basis. I don't think I could do this on a regular basis.
Have a mustache, like line it up like that, yeah.
Like even here, I have a fucking buddy Adrian's doing one too. He's got one over here, and he made a post about it the other day. He said hide your kids, right? But from him, it actually looks like you gotta hide your kids, right?
Yeah.
No, he's got that fucking thing going too. I don't know if he's joined did a thing for it or whatever, or Movember. He's just doing it just to do it and post his mustache or so he can look fucking like he's been eating asshole, man, right? I had mentioned to somebody at work about this being a flavor saver, and she didn't know what it was. She comes from another country, so she didn't know what it was. When I said I don't have a flavor saver anymore, right? Nothing. One of the guys there started laughing. The other guy, and she was like, she didn't know what it was, and I said, you know what? It's so I know. He was talking about. He said it was like, you know, because food. If I drop food in it, I can taste it. I can save it for later. Right? and he was just trying to be polite about it, right? Sure. And I told her straight, man. I'm not gonna lie to her, man. Just because there's a communication barrier. Fuck that, man. I told her straight. I said, you know what it's for? It's so I know who I had last night. Oh, God. And then she started laughing. Oh my God, dude! I've never heard somebody laugh like that. I guess because it was, you know, I'm teaching her a lot of the slang, right? The Toronto slang, the Canadian slang, our versions.
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, I don't
Just
know.
yell out botry. See what she's...
No, she doesn't know. She's asking me how to say certain things here and there, but that...
You and her friend. And
an older lady, right? No, it's an older lady, right? So it's hilarious, man, to hear them when they're trying to... Like, she's got a degree and all that stuff, man. She's got I think an engineer or some shit back home, but fucking here, it's the fucking language barrier. She has to work with me, unfortunately.
Yeah, there you go. She's working with fucking guys like you, pervs that are fucking...
Well, hey, what better way to learn the language, man?
Yeah. A couple weeks ago, I forgot to mention and bring to the show, actually, that I went and saw the new Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear that.
I posted about it on the Late Night Chat Network, but for whatever reason...
Did it not show up?
We didn't know. No, I posted it. I just didn't end up talking about it on the show afterwards. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was playing for a limited time in theaters. They had 2 showings over a weekend a couple of weeks ago here in Toronto. And then from there, he's going to be going around the country, like the States and Canada, for the next, like, 4 or 5 months, doing a tour where they go to a city, and then they show the movie, and then they do a Q&A after. But you had to buy tickets to that. So, like, we just bought tickets for the very limited screening that they had at the theater.
Yeah.
I've seen them live before. Me and Christine have gone before. We've seen them do their podcast and stuff like that, Kevin Smith. I've seen a few live performances by him. Always enjoyable.
I've only seen the Cheech and Chong one.
Yeah, but this movie, it was pretty good. It was like,
So the movie's only going to be in theaters for a little bit, or no?
It's like a limited time role. It's already gone out of theater. Like, the only other chance you would have had is if you already bought tickets to see it when they come back here again in, like, February. Otherwise, I'm sure you can find it online maybe, or it's going to probably come to video shortly after that. But it's like this weird thing where they basically, I think they got given the money to make the movie. It was like almost like a crowdfunded thing, but I think an actual production company gave them the money to do it.
Yeah.
But the way that he's doing the rollout, I guess they're profiting off of doing these shows where they do Q&A afterwards. Because, you know, this guy, he makes all his money nowadays basically from doing podcast stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he's doing it, he's combining the movie with, like, an opportunity to see Jay and him. Exactly. Yeah. I think it's a good idea, but if it's something that you've been dying to see and you don't have tickets now for the show in February, which you would have to have waited, like, 3 or 4 more months from now to see it, then you're shit out of luck, I think, at this point, unless you can find it online or something like that. But the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, it was pretty good. I liked it. It was very fan service-y. Like, they kind of referenced a lot of the thing. Like, it was very tongue-in-cheek. Like, the point of the whole movie is they're very aware that they're rebooting the movie, but they're making fun of movie franchises as a whole nowadays that are doing remakes and reboots and this kind of thing, right? So it was very aware of itself. Like, they knew they were making the stupid jokes about reboots and the fact that these 2 characters are doing a reboot, you know what I mean? So, like, if you're fans of the characters or of Kevin Smith, then it was worth checking out. But it wasn't like the funniest thing I've ever seen, but it was enjoyable. And at the end of it, actually, if you saw it in theaters, they fucking gave you like an hour's worth of fucking extra content, like stuff that they did. Like after the movie was done, we were in the theaters for like another hour. Like he put all this extra shit in it for people that paid to go see the movie. That like you basically saw them like some behind the scenes type stuff, and them talking to cast and crew, and then like doing some interviews with some of the actors. So like he filmed all this extra stuff. So you really got your bang for your buck, like going to see it. And like if you're gonna go see it when he comes here in February, guys, if you got tickets in Toronto or any of the other places around the world that they're gonna basically be visiting, I'm sure the show will be worth it. Their Q&As are always a lot of fun. I've seen them a few times. So
yeah. I didn't get it. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer than that.
Jay, that's our pinnacle right there. That's where we got to get to that point where we can do Q&As.
Around the world, eh?
People are going to be so interested in our show that we're going to go around the world and talk about bullshit, Jay. That's what we got to get to right there. That's our peak. That's that's what we gotta. Yeah, that's what we gotta. That's what we gotta go for right there. We can actually make money off this fucking thing. Just wait till the New Year's, guys. We're gonna fucking put out a Patreon. You guys can contribute money for us to do stuff. But let's first contribute money to this fucker right here and this beard.
Sorry, man. If everybody's watching me on the on the video, man, I keep touching my fucking chin because
there you go.
It's fucking me up. I'm used to grabbing my beard and making it, and just fucking around like this, and not by the hair on my. I'm worried it's coming out. It's gonna come back all gray now, man. All right here, down the middle. If you look, it's already white, and it's gonna come back.
This guy's old Hulk Hogan, everybody.
And then it's gonna be gray over here and gray over here.
All you gotta do is put a bandana on your head.
This part is black after. This part just stays black. That's fucked.
Why are you gonna blackface yourself?
Fuck that, man.
Or no, as you what did you say earlier?
Hey, you should have seen when I had left this. I took apart everything, right? Like I shaved everything. So I shaved. Anybody seen the video here can see me doing it with my fingers. But I shaved the whole. I did the outline of what I was gonna do, right? I shaved the middle piece here.
Yeah.
Of the chin, and then I cut on each side just a little bit right here, perfectly even. So I had these huge fucking sideburns like Elvis, man. But I also had this. So I look like a fucking dirty state trooper, bro. I have the picture, man. I'm telling you, man. It should be one of our opening picture, but fuck, man, it's actually on my.
Send me that one, and I'll put it as the episode art for this episode because
I got a few of them we can pick from.
Yeah, send it to me.
Yeah, man, I keep getting worried I'm not gonna grow a beard back, man, or it's gonna grow back all gray now. But you know what? Like I said, I still could probably grow a better stash than you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The stash will be longer than this guy's fucking whole beard will by the end of the month.
Absolutely.
But I even tried to get my brother to grow one. I said I told you, he can leave it at where it is right now, and just start at where it is right now.
Yeah.
His 1 year stash or whatever they call it. That's what it looks like after 1 year, and then after that, you know what? Fuck it. Keep growing it and see how fucking far. The problem is he needs to shave. If he wants to grow something, he needs to shave it right off. And let it keep
that's how stuff grows thicker and thicker, is that you continuously have to shave it. Everyone knows that. Like that's even back when you were younger and you first were getting hair there.
You had to do that, dude. Like it doesn't come through the skin.
Right.
So what is he gonna shave off? That's the fucking funny thing.
Just go over it with the razor or something.
He's got the special. There's a gene. There's got to be some fucking gene. We should do some special testing on that kid. Let's raise funds to do some special testing on my brother, guys. You can figure out how you can be fucking hairless forever.
Yeah, you need a team.
You can be almost 40 years old and be hairless, 35 years old and be hairless. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And still have a full head of hair.
So Jay, I know you're looking forward to Christmas coming up real soon.
No, I'm not. Fucking bah humbug. You guys, I'd rather it be Halloween all year round. Fucking right, but no, bah humbug to everybody that likes Christmas, and fuck everybody that likes Christmas.
Whoa, I like Christmas.
Yeah, fuck that. Guys, Santa Claus isn't real.
Ooh. To all those little kids that watch our show, sorry, guys.
You know what? I have cousins that didn't know Santa Claus was. They knew Santa Claus was fucking not real since they were a kid.
Nowadays, I don't think people.
Can I tell you something? You know what's the worst part about that whole topic? You really want to know? Is that your fucking parents start lying to you from day one. They teach you not to lie. They teach you not to fucking lie and all that shit, and teach you to be good. But yet they lie to you about fucking Santa Claus. How is that right? Tell me how that's right. And then they bitch and complain because they have to spend money on gifts and blah, 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 and they got no more money and they can't spend money on gifts. Fuck you guys, man. You guys are the ones that made up this holiday. Sorry, I just don't like it.
Jeez, mini fucking rant by Jay here.
Well, I went into I work at retail. Would you like to fucking do that?
No, we don't need to get into it. We're gonna have plenty of time leading up to the holidays.
Oh my God, I don't even want to know, man, because it's already starting. You know, it's already getting fucking crazy. People already, dude, on Christmas. He already got me thinking of fucking Christmas, man. What's wrong with you, Niko?
That's why I brought it up.
On Halloween.
There we go. I lit a fire up under his ass.
On Halloween at work, I got all the Christmas gifts. That was my Halloween.
Yeah,
treat.
You told me.
Fucking bullshit. Fuck you guys, man.
If you go to the mall right now, it's already turned over.
I know, man. I went to go look for fucking cheap chocolate at fucking
cheap chocolate
at Walmart, man. It was already Christmas shit.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna have like
Halloween stuff. Yeah. No, they
people,
rolled that out already.
Like when? Since when did they start selling at half price? The week before now?
Yeah, Metro I think had it this past week for cheap as well. You should just go check out that.
Oh fuck, man! Because I just like having candy the other side, man.
No, I believe you. I get it.
You know, I don't live with my nephews anymore to steal their candy, so I can't do that anymore.
Well, did you want to do the way back, play back tonight? I guess we should rein it in here because we're grasping at straws for topics to talk about. I mean, that was good enough for today. I think we punched in. We were about to punch out here. I think we put in enough time. We got over an hour's worth of content here.
Over an hour's worth of nothing.
We're basically phoning it in right now. We're like, yeah, all right, guys, it's good enough.
I'm getting used to this whole chair, dude. I don't know. I think it's bothering it's got my back bothering me.
What a mess. Okay.
I'm a pussy because I need to lean forward. I have a fucking bad back. That's the problem.
The show is coming apart at the seams, guys.
Like I have a bad back, so I have to kind of lean forward. You notice how when you see me, I lean this way, right? It's because
we'll get you propped up next episode.
I'm not trying to be a fucking.
It's too comfortable for you. Yeah, I get it.
It's just weird for sitting that whole time. Like
I can tell you've been fidgeting this whole fucking episode. Everyone can see.
Everybody's gonna see me moving around. They're gonna say this guy. He's got no. This is what I don't have. I can sit here, but I don't have attention span. I can't. You tell me to sit in one spot, I can sit there for hours, but then my back starts to fucking hurt out of nowhere. I don't know why, man. It's this fucking melon of a head that's putting the pressure down. Gravity's pulling it.
You say that again.
I don't know how to sit straight like this. I was watching some people the other day at Tim Hortons. Fucking spring.
Tim Hortons again, yeah.
It's always in every fucking conversation, but I just I'm thinking.
I was drinking a coffee from Tim Hortons.
So polite like this. They're sitting so polite, like like I can't sit straight.
I had bad posture. Yeah, we both do.
Yeah, and I think it's because of this fucking 50-pound head, man, that I have on the top of me, man.
It's like a bobble. He's like one of those toys, the Funko Pops. Here, grab one of those pops.
Let's grab the one that.
Let me show you something.
To my head.
This is like Jay. If you can see it,
it's actually the one with the glasses.
Yeah, I'm basically bobbing this Funko Pop's fucking bobblehead around here for the folks at home that are not watching it. So just to demonstrate, Jay.
Well, that's the funny thing that's what my head looks like now. People, people thought it looked like a bobblehead before, but if you actually see me now, this is kind of helping me out here. My camera pole, what the fuck is this microphone pole again?
All right, let's wrap it up now.
I don't know what the hell happened.
This was good. This was a good one.
You can't see this bobblehead going back and forth like this.
All right, we're gonna have to get back to the drawing board, reevaluate the setup for you guys for next episode. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. As always, it's always been a lot of fun.
What's your way back playback, Niko?
Mine's gonna be "What If I Was White."
What if I was white?
We were talking about what if I was gay, and I figured, you know what? Let's talk about the song "What If I Was White." It's a Sticky Fingers song featuring Eminem from back in the day. That's who it is. Jay almost spat out his coffee right now, guys. That's who it is. It's Sticky Fingers.
I know, but I'm just...
you remember that guy?
I think you thought of that. I couldn't even picture you thinking of that song right now.
Well, I don't know. It just popped into my head when I said, what if I was gay? What if I was gay? What if I was gay? Because that's how the song goes. What if I was white? Where Eminem has to... And at the end of the song, bro, you know what he says at the end of the song? He's like, wait, I am white. He says at the end of the song. He comes to the realization. It was almost like him commenting on the fact that he's a white guy rapping back then, right? Because Sticky Fingers, it was his song, I believe, and Eminem just featured on it, right? So, so I just think it's a funny song to play now. So, especially in the wake of this whole "What If I Was Gay" song by Eminem. So this
I can't believe it. Yeah. I can't believe everybody's already picking on it. It's already off the internet. That's how quick stuff gets removed from the internet, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought the way it worked is that once it was on the internet, it never disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess now with all these big companies taking over.
No, it'll go back. It'll pop up somewhere for sure.
It'll be up again, right?
Yeah.
And people will download it. Like somebody like who knows? Maybe me. I'll just share it with somebody through the internet.
There you go.
There you go. And then it's done.
Hit up Jay, guys.
Hit up. No, don't hit me up. Don't
if you want to sue somebody.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with this, dude. I just fucking heard it, man.
Yeah.
I just heard it.
But yeah. With that being said, though,
Don't forget about the dirty Stache content.
Okay, this guy's gonna make some posts over the next few days, guys. By the time this airs, you should know all about it. Let's make this guy wax his fucking dirty ass chest and back, guys. So let's do it. $1,000. You know what though? Even if we don't hit $500, I think you should just do it anyways, Jay, for the hell of it.
No, you fucking think this is, man? Make people donate. Make them do something, man.
Okay,
come on.
Let's at least get the $500, guys. Making him wax his back will be good enough, I think, if you don't get the chest. Like, let's at least do a $500. We can do that. I'm gonna throw 20. I'm gonna throw $20. I'll tell you right now. We're already.
What happens if you hit $2,000? But you gotta listen to last week's episode if you want to really know and pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Because if you pay attention, you'll know.
Yeah, someone's gonna fuck Jay in the ass, not me on the show. That was what you.
I want some random person all of a sudden that donates $2,000 and that's
with a strap on.
Yeah.
A woman, to be fair, is gonna come on this show.
Hey, just so they can sit at home and jerk off to me, fucking getting my, waxed.
Okay, and here we go. Sticky fingers, Eminem. What if I was white? What if I was gay though? But seriously, what if I was white?
Yeah, what if
I am white?
Gay? That's why I'm trying to move away.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.